So yes, the cat likes the shunter here. This is the Dapol 08, the Roco that launched 1,000 shelf layouts everywhere. And this is a replacement board for it. It's for battery control, so there's sockets for 3 battery packs there. And here's a socket for the speaker. There's the on-off button there, and the other button is to select battery or track power. There's a fuse there, 1 amp fuse. Here's a standard 8-pin socket for any decoder. This terminal here is where to connect the speaker wires from the decoder. Now this terminal is for the receiver. The first 2 wires are the power to the receiver, and the second 2 is the output of the receiver back to the decoder. This version of the board supports a reed switch or like a magnetic switch to turn the Roco on and off. That's the electronics for it there underneath, and on top there is the terminal where you actually connect the actual magnetic reed switch. The one I'm putting in this shunter, they won't have this circuitry for the reed switch, and so it won't have that board on the bottom. It will just have a little link in there to bypass it, and there's no terminal for the reed switch either. So I'm going to put this one in. I've already removed the Dapol board, unsoldered the wires for the motor, pickups and ground. So I'm going to put this other one in now. You see from this next shot that I've soldered the wires back on to the new board, wires for motor and pickups. They're the standard colours for DCC. So there's a small battery pack you can't see at the cab end of 3 cells. And there's another one down the bottom of the Roco at the front end down there. That's 4 cells. And I'm using these little cells. They're 2/3 AAA, 400 milliamps. The lighting cables for each end of the Roco, they're not very long, so I'll extend them so that they can sort of reach around the battery packs. Or at least I extend the 2 3-pin ones. The connector for the cab light is up high, and that goes over the battery, so that's okay, so I've left that. Left is the original TTS speaker, and on the right the small mega bass speaker, which is infinitely superior to the TTS one, and as you can see, not that much bigger really. So in goes the speaker, so it's pointing out through the radiator, and then behind that the last pack of batteries, which is a pack of 6, so that makes 13 cells altogether, which will give us a decent top speed. So I've got the decoder and the receiver plugged in. I'm going to power it up. There's the power LED, and if I turn the transmitter on, should get the red LED come on as well to show they're both connected. There we go. The cab light serves as a power light, so when the batteries are powered up, the cab light's on. Never really been happy with the default motor control with this decoder and this Roco. If you see how it starts moving and then stops moving, it's quite sort of quite a jerk. I thought this was initially the start voltage, but it's not that. It's to do with the motor control algorithm. So these are CVs 150 up to 154. If you change the algorithm to algorithm 2, which makes the decoder act a bit more like a lens decoder, you can get much smoother stops and starts, as hopefully you'll see now. Hopefully you can see that's much better now. That's CV150 set to 1. I think CV153 is 60 and CV154 is 30. Okay, well, if you watched this far, then well done and thanks.